What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We got another episode of the FM24 Beta with Arsenal. Today's episode we're going to be tackling Napoli in the second leg of the Champions League round of 16, and then we'll come back for Brentford in the FA Cup quarterfinal. Since we left off, we played West Ham, Napoli, Leicester. 2 league games. We beat them pretty easily. Leicester, Bukayo Saka with 2 goals and a 10.0 rating. Dyson Maeda with 2 goals and an 8.2. West Ham match was a little more iffy. Our only chance was that Bukayo Saka penalty in the 67th minute. But we're coming up to this game here. The first leg, we drew 1-1. It was honestly a pretty even game. I'm hoping in the second leg we're going to be at home. Hopefully we can put something together and move on from the round of 16. The board and the fans are expecting a win, I believe. So let's get to it. Fitness has been a little bit of an issue. It doesn't seem to be too bad for this match. Tomiyasu's good. Gabriel Jesus is good for 75 minutes. So we'll keep this lineup. Let's play Jordan Pick. I don't know. Let's play Ramsdale. He's been playing very well. Let's bring on Sanchez, Williams, and Marquinhos on the bench. Eddie Nketiah, I did recall from his loan. He's not registered for the Champions League, but I am able to play him in the league and FA Cup. So we might see him make an appearance in the next game. But today's lineup is going to be the normal starting 11. We got Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel Zinchenko in defense, Declan Rice, Trent Alexander-Arnold holding the midfield, and Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus in the front. Let's submit the team. That's fine. Let's get to the locker room. Murray, Di Lorenzo, Ramani? Where are you from? I can't click on you. Ostegard, Oliveira, Lobotka, Zambo, and Guisa. Zielinski, Lindstrom. Kvaratskhelia, and Simeone. I think I got maybe 50% of those correct. Let's make the home advantage count. Gabriel Jesus starting us off, giving it to Trent Alexander-Arnold, up to Declan Rice, over the top, finds Saka in the box, squares it for Martinelli. Saka was probably offside. Started off really quick there. Good stuff. Ramsdale plays it short to Gabriel. Trent Alexander-Arnold out to Zinchenko. To Martinelli. Trent over to Rice. Gabriel. Over to William Saliba. Rice under pressure. Zinchenko with it. We're taking our time, trying to find the right passes. Martinelli over to Odegaard. It's intercepted. Kvaratskhelia starting the attack. Zielinski over to Anguissa. Falls to Lindstrom, out for a goal kick. Locatelli with a red card in the 6th minute for that Juventus game. Martinelli. Saliba. Rice to Bukayo Saka. Finds Gabriel Jesus, who does seem to be nursing a little bit of an injury right now. We'll keep an eye on him. Hopefully we can make it to halftime. Odegaard squares up. Murray with the save. What did Jesus do 10 minutes back into the team? Knee injury. Let's try to get him to halftime. That way we don't have to use a substitution opportunity. Zelensky over to Simeone. Referee's pointing to the spot. Potential penalty. We are checking with VAR just to double check. Penalty has been awarded. A push from Gabriel. Who's going to be taking it? Kvaratskhelia scores. Bottom right. Ramsdale dives the wrong way. His 7th goal of the season. Arsenal 0. Napoli 1. Unfortunate, but we still have plenty of game to play. We'll offer some encouragement. They seem to like that. Ramsdale scoops it up. Got plenty of space out here. But throws it to William Saliba. Over the top to Zinchenko, who's got a lot of space ahead of him. Martinelli over to Trent. In the air to Saka. Great first touch to get past his man. Cuts back on his left. Takes the shots. Deflected out for a corner. That came very close to going in the goal. Odegaard with the corner. Near post. Falls to Tomiyasu. Back out to Odegaard. Saliba. Rice stands on the ball for too long. Lobotka with the ball, trying to start the counterattack for Napoli. Saka intercepts. Great tackle from the Napoli defender. Kvaratskhelia over to Lundstrom. Out to Di Lorenzo, and we end the highlight there. Gabriel short to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel Jesus tries to turn, is brought down, but referee says play on. Martinelli is in some space here. Is brought down in the box. It's a good tackle. Odegaard front to Trent. Rice. Saka shot scores. Bukayo Saka with his 34th goal of the season in all competitions. 2-2 on aggregate. 30 minutes in. Great finish from Saka. First time, moving backwards. Fires it past Murray. Kai Havertz on the scorecard for Madrid. A couple minutes until halftime. We have the majority of the possession, which is good. I'm perfectly happy with that. 1-1 at halftime. We got 45 minutes to find a winner. We are going to take off Gabriel Jesus. We're going to bring on Dyson Maeda and put Gabriel Martinelli up front. We're going to go with that. Let's start the second half. I thought about Tomiyasu. He is pretty tired, but we'll keep him on for now. He'll probably be part of the first round of substitutions in the 60th minute or so. But we have a corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold going to the near post. Gabriel wins the header. Forces a save from Murray. It's out for another corner on the opposite side. Odegaard standing over it. One arm is raised. We're going to the near post. Trying to find Gabriel again. It's out to Odegaard. Just trying to find some space. End of the highlight. Odegaard to Simeone, who's in the box here, takes the shot. Great save from Aaron Ramsdale. Napoli have a corner here. It's going to be an outswinger, right-footed. Zelensky standing over it. Goes to the edge of the box, plays it back to Zelensky. Back to Oliveira. We do well to prevent that shot being fired. Few minutes and then we'll knock out a couple of substitutions. Gabriel with the ball. Up to Zinchenko, running forward. Plenty of room ahead of him. He's closed down, but gives the ball to Dyson, who keeps the ball. Over to Saka, whose shot is blocked. Falls to Tomiyasu, fires and scores! Takahiro Tomiyasu scores his 5th goal of the season. Could be the most important goal he's ever scored. Arsenal 3, Napoli 2 on aggregate. Got about 30 minutes to play. Great first touch to get it under control and fires it past the goalie. Let's make a couple changes. Let's take off Tomiyasu after that wonder goal. We'll bring on Ben White. Let's also take off Odegaard. He's getting quite tired. Let's bring on Emile Smith-Rowe. Got about 30 minutes to play. Smith-Rowe has the ball. Gives it to Saka, who gets past one. See if he can find the cross. Tries to find Martinelli. It's cleared, but only to Ben White. He's got fresh legs. Fires it to Dyson. Smith-Rowe wins the header. Politano gives the ball up again. Dyson Maeda takes the shot. Scores his 13th of the season. 63rd minute. Arsenal 4. Napoli 2. Ooh. This has turned into a very good game to watch. Dyson with a nice finish. Right over the top of Murray. Skip all that. Well done, boys. We might have our tickets punched for the next round. Smith-Rowe into the box to Gabriel. Wins the header, but was a little bit behind him. Couldn't control the header. Zinchenko with a throw. Alexander-Arnold back to Martinelli, who shoots. Great save from the goalie. It's out for an Arsenal corner. Going to play it short to Emile Smith-Rowe. Martinelli does well to get the ball back. Zinchenko with a shot. Another save, another corner. Keep applying that pressure. Couldn't find a header. Saliba back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. To Gabriel. Back to Trent. Do well to hold on to the ball. Smith-Rowe. Trying to find the cross. Gives it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Tries to feed in somebody, but it is intercepted. Free kick from Trent. Another corner. Free kick comes off the head of one of the Napoli defenders. Saka standing over it. Far post. Throw in. Let's make a couple changes. Let's take off Trent Alexander-Arnold for Frederick. Let's go Renato Sanchez. Starting 11 has been announced for the St. Louis City match. Let's go with that. Confirm that sub. We'll use our last one, maybe in 10 minutes or so. 63% possession. It's very good. 2.17 XG. We've had control of this entire game. We gave up that one early, but we came back and we scored a few more. On top of that, Declan Rice with the ball out to Dyson. Trying to find Smith-Rowe. It's a little ahead of him. Goalie comes out and grabs it. Murray boots it long. Gabriel wins the header and finds Dyson. Dribbling forward, finds the pass. Ben White with the ball. Zinchenko. Dyson. He's had a lot of the ball since being on the field. Renato Sanchez fires over the bar. Goal kick. Let's make our final change. Let's take Martinelli off for Marquinhos. And that should be that for the match. Any second now, referee will blow for full time. Marquinhos, Smith Rowe. Sanchez takes the shot. It's a deflection. Referee's probably going to give us the corner, it looks like. Decides not to. Full time. Arsenal 4, Napoli 2. Good stuff, boys. We are into the next round. Let's see when the draw is. It's after the quarterfinal match. So we'll come back for the Brentford match. In the FA Cup quarterfinal. We'll watch the semifinal draw, and we'll come back again for the semifinal draw of the Champions League. So we'll see you in just a couple seconds. Alright, we are back for the FA Cup match against Brentford. The winner of this will be playing the winner of Manchester City and Liverpool in the final. Let's get a move on. Oh, God. A lot of people need a rest. Let's play Pickford in goal. Jesus can come off for Dyson, Maeda, or Nketiah. I think Nketiah is going to make the start. We have international break right after this, so I'm not too concerned about fitness. So let's just go with this, I think. Maybe Sanchez instead of Nico. And then start Sanchez instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold? No. Let's go with that. Pickford in goal, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel Zinchenko in defense, Rice, Alexander-Arnold in the midfield, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Nketiah back for Arsenal. That's fine. Fitness is definitely going to be an issue for this match, but I don't think I'm too concerned. Out of the 3 teams that were left, plus us, I'm very glad we got Brentford. David Raya in goal. Rorslev, Collins, me, Henri, Norgard, Ndombele, Da Silva, Shad, Mbumo, and Ivan Toney. You'll do well if you carry on from your last performance. Come on, boys. Da Silva playing over the top, trying to find Mbumo. Tomiyasu intercepts. Jordan Pickford with the ball out to Gabriel, and then to Zinchenko. We got a free kick on the edge of the box. Declan Rice scores very early into the match. 2nd minute. Declan Rice on the score sheet. There's a check for offside. Goal has been awarded. Nice header from Declan Rice. A great ball from Odegaard. It was pretty tight, but hey, it counts. Ten minutes gone. Not a whole lot of highlights. We have one here. Saka up to Odegaard, who's in the box, trying to find the cross, pulls back, gives it to Tomiyasu, who takes the shot. That's blocked out for an Arsenal throw. Alexander Zinchenko looks like he's taking a knock. We'll keep an eye on him. Nketiah, Saka. Martinelli scores his 25th goal of the season. Assisted from Bukayo Saka. Great goal scored. We're looking good, boys. We're looking very good. Tomiyasu throws it to Nketiah. A little bit of one-touch football. off of the inside of the post. Martinelli scores. 15 minutes gone. 2-0 up. Oof. That was a good chance there. Good ball from Nketiah to try to find Bukayo Saka. But Brentford intercept. They clear. Nketiah out to Tomiyasu. Takes the shot. David Raya saves. We got a corner kick coming up for Arsenal. Trent Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Bunch of people at the near post to win the header. Goes out for a Brentford goal kick. Brentford have not been able to take a shot yet. We're 22 minutes into the match. We've had, 6 or 7 shots so far. Gabriel wins that header, but doesn't get enough power onto it. Raya gets it. Waddling forward. Sends the players long. Boots it. Ivan Toney tries to win the header, but Gabriel's the better of the two. Odegaard up to Saka. And Nketiah probably straight offside. He did. And that is a free kick to the boys in blue. And Mbumo is tackled by Tomiyasu. Saka with the ball. Declan Rice gets past his man. Cuts back. Left-footed shot over the bar. We're hounding them right now. 10 shots so far in less than 30 minutes. Ivan Toney picks up a yellow. Ben Mee with the ball over to Collins. Out to Henry. Dribbles forward, but Bukayo Saka chasing him. Does well to stay between him and the ball. Ivan Toney with the shot off the bar and in. 23rd goal of the season for Ivan Toney. Brentford still want to play, so we will let them play, I guess. Collins to Ndombele. I'm not sure what Pickford was doing coming out, but hey. It was a good shot in the end from Ivan Toney. 1 shot on target so far for the game for Brentford. Arsenal have the ball again. Odegaard. Martinelli to Zinchenko, whose shot's blocked. Vorslav gets the ball from Martinelli. Brentford looking to play it out of the back. Do honestly pretty well to get it on the other side of the field. But Saliba intercepts. Puts a stop to that attack. 3 minutes of added time in the first half. Zinchenko still carrying around the little, I think it was a twisted knee or something. So we'll probably take him off at half. Tomiyasu heads the ball down to Bukayo Saka. Back to Tomiyasu. Odegaard scores his 15th of the season. 3-1 to the Arsenal right before halftime. Nicely worked goal. Tomiyasu wins that header. Saka takes a couple touches, brings it back to Tomiyasu. Takes 1 touch to set himself up. Fires it into the box straight to Odegaard, who hits it first time. And that should be halftime. 3-1. It's a very good first half. Keep up the shots. We will take off Zinchenko for Kieran Tierney. And we'll go with that into the second half. Trent up to Saka. Gives a little dummy, but nobody behind him in red gives the ball up. We've had 12 shots in that first half. Odegaard plays it short to Martinelli. That shot is off of the defender. Martinelli keeps the ball. Trying to find some space. Finds a pass to Gabriel. Trent with the ball. Back to Gabriel. Martinelli made a really nice run, but couldn't quite get enough space. Tierney tries to win the header, but Ivan Toney beats him to it. But nothing doing. Arsenal free kick. Odegaard standing over it. Great angle of it here. Goes to the post. Just wide, but Raya puts a fingertip to it. Goes out for a corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold standing over it. goes to the middle of the box. Martinelli. Back to Trent. Chips it into the box. Headed clear out for an Arsenal throw. Tomiyasu's going to take that throw here. Nketiah's shot falls to Martinelli, who scores. Wow, that was very fortunate for Martinelli. Right place, right time. He had no idea that was coming to him. Took a wild deflection off a defender. Landed in his lap. Took a touch, turn, shot, scored. Hey, we take those. Arsenal 4, Brentford 1. Odegaard's going to play it short to Bukayo Saka. Plays it back to Odegaard. He's got some space ahead of him. Takes a couple dribbles. His shot's blocked. It's out for a corner. Odegaard. Near post. Gabriel wins that second header just over the bar. Raya was in no man's land. That was going to go in. If you just put a little less oomph on it. That Man City Liverpool game is now 1-0. An Erling Haaland goal early into the first half there. Martin Odegaard's getting tired. Let's take him off for Emile Smith-Rowe. Let's keep Martinelli on. He's on 2 goals. Let's also take Trent Alexander-Arnold off. Let's bring on Sanchez. Almost caught between two minds there. 21 shots so far in this game. Kieran Tierney with the throw. Martinelli to Sanchez. Back to Tierney, who does a little 360 no-scope to Gabriel. Playing a little bit of pitch and catch them too. Declan Rice up to Bukayo Saka. His first touch is poor. Gives the ball up, but Nketiah wins the ball back for Saka. We're going forward. Ball's put into the box. Ayer wins the header. Clears it to Shad, who gives it to Hickey. Dribbling forward. Ball over the top. Was that Yilmaz, I believe his name was? Does well. Wisa back to Da Silva, who shots just wide of the post. And it's still Arsenal 4, Brentford 1. Let's take Saka off now for Leandro Trossard. Confirm that change. And in just a few moments, we'll make one more change. And we will be moving on to the next round. We got about 5 minutes plus added time. Wissa standing over it. Got a corner kick for Brentford. Going to the far post. Pickford does well. Grabs the ball out of the air. Kieran Tierney with the ball. Emile Smith-Rowe gives the ball up. Janelt with it. Back to Ben Mee. All the way back to Raya. Who just hoofs it long. Tomiyasu to Ronaldo, Sanchez, Gabriel, Kieran Tierney. He's got a couple runners ahead of him. Martinelli over to Sanchez, Rice, and Nketiah. Martinelli is brought down outside the box. Referee says play on. Smith-Rowe takes the shots out for an Arsenal corner. Tierney standing over it. Near post, Saliba. Couldn't quite win the header. Trossard, Jesus Christ, what a shot. Tierney again. This time to the far post. Gabriel's there. Couldn't quite do much with it. 5 minutes of added time. Kieran Tierney with the throw. Sanchez back to Tierney. Chips it. Trossard heads it. Corner. headed clear. That's the end of that. Let's make our final change. Let's bring off Declan Rice for Frederick Aursnes. Confirm that sub. About 2.5 minutes left in the match. Gabriel, Tierney, Trossard can't win that header, but we do win the ball back. Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Nketiah dummy, Trossard takes the shot, it's wide. That should be that pretty soon here. Referee's given the corner to Brentford. We are going to keep playing. Ayer with the ball is dribbling the wrong way. That's full time. Arsenal 4, Brentford 1. We are moving on to the final, I believe. I didn't see who. Oh no, that was the quarterfinal. I'm sorry, I thought that was the semifinal. Man City beat Liverpool pretty comfortably. Let's when are the draws? Is the draw like today? When's today? Champions League semifinal draws in a few days. Here's the semifinal draw. Man City, Arsenal, Villa, Bournemouth. I know who I don't want to play. Vincent Kompany is the ceremony host. Aston Villa is the first out of the pot. They will be playing Bournemouth. That means Arsenal and Man City will be playing each other in the semifinal. And I believe the semifinal is played at Wembley. So I don't think we have to worry about home field advantage or anything like that. Champions League draw. View the draw. Who all is left? Arsenal, Milan, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain, and Real Madrid. Let's crank it up to 3 times speed. Paolo Maldini is the ceremony host, and we are first out of the hat. Let's see who we're going to be playing. Real Madrid. That's rough. That's a rough draw right there. Match 2. Milan against... God, this takes far too long. Bayern Munich. Barcelona will be playing PSG. Liverpool will be playing Dortmund. And I think the semifinal draw is also today. Yeah. The winner of Arsenal, Real Madrid will be playing the winner of Milan, Bayern Munich. Barcelona, PSG against Liverpool, Dortmund. So let's take a look at the schedule real quick. Schedule. What do we got? Let's see here. Let's come back for these two. Madrid away from home in the second leg of the Champions League quarterfinal, and the FA Cup semifinal against Manchester City. I think that'll do. And then, how is this looking? We are qualified for the Europa Conference League, so that's cool. That is from winning the Carabao Cup. And then, yeah, we got, what, 9 games left in the league. So we're not too worried about when we're going to come back for the trophy lift there. So let's come back for Madrid, Manchester City. And that's where we're going to end it here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All those fun things. And until next time, we'll see you later.